That was a good ass workout. Man, I need something to eat. You know, somewhere I can get some good protein, but you know, not a lot of calories. But you know, something real healthy and real good for you.
Emergency heads up on the way!
Oh shit, what we got here? Yeah. Godfather jerky chips. Good source of protein. Got all types of different flavors, so I'm about to try it out live for y'all right in front of you. So we got teriyaki lemon pepper, and we also got, you know, original black pepper. We're about to try both. Shout out to Godfather jerky chips, man, for the supply drop.
Boy, if you don't get...
Alright, if I'm being honest, I'm really excited for this teriyaki lemon pepper, because you know I love me some lemon pepper. Oh shit, this big ass dinosaur chip. It's an actual chip. I thought it was like beef jerky. Let's try it out. Oh no. Nah, this right here, especially after a workout, real easy, quick snack, good on protein. Like I said, only 40 grams, only 40 calories. You can't beat that. You can't beat that at all. This is really good. I'll go ahead and try original black lemon pepper. Hold on, let me clear my palate. And keep in mind, the packaging is really nice too. Like, look at that. I know y'all seen the movie The Godfather. Really nice packaging, really professional. Go check them out. Hey, and these things are huge. Like, it ain't no little itty bitty pieces of jerky too. Like, these is actual jerky chips. Let's try it out. Nice and simple. Black pepper. Tastes like regular beef jerky, but it's a chip. Duh. I'm gonna go ahead and keep munching on these. Y'all make sure y'all go get y'all pack from Godfather jerky chips. Check out my Instagram at Elijah James TV. That's where you can follow them. Godfather jerky chips. I'll leave all the info down here. Make sure y'all leave them a follow and tell them Elijah sent you. No, I'm about to go finish the rest of these. This teriyaki lemon pepper. What it do, y'all? It's your boy Elijah James. Thank y'all for tuning into this exclusive interview. For today's show, I got my guy, Ramon, the Savage Taveras, representing Duval, Florida's very own. Thank you for joining me, man. How you doing, my guy?
Good, man. Thank you for having me.
For sure. So before we get started, I know a lot of people is probably like, how in the heck did this even happen? You know, and so on and so forth. So if I can explain, you can explain, you know.
Yeah, you could explain.
Yeah, I'll tell him. So obviously, y'all know I work for News for Jackson, local station in Jacksonville. Mr. Taveras, you know, he local from the city. And there was an incident that happened sometime last year, actually before one of his fights too. Is that actually? I mean, you can tell more about the incident, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I ended up being at my mom's house around the time, and car pulled up on the side of my mom's house, started firing shots at me. I ducked, got some cover, man, and returned shots, and thankfully everything was fine on my end. But yeah, that crazy incident is what led us to what we doing right now.
Yeah, man. And hey, I feel like all things happen for a reason. God bless that you okay, obviously, but.
Yeah.
On some funny stuff, I ain't gonna lie, boy. You got in that car quick. You like it was like reflex, like it was no
Hey, man, we
hesitation.
from
You knew exactly
Jacksonville,
where it
man.
was.
We from
You started
Duval, man.
busting back at him. Hey, man, but like I said, God bless that you okay. God bless
Nah,
your
man,
people
thank
is
God,
okay.
yeah, man. Thank you.
And to give you a little inside scoop on like what we doing on, and we still trying to hit up JSO. What's up? Like
Yeah.
this ain't no regular old. Not saying that it should be any different if it was just a regular person on the street, but like. This is somebody that made it out. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
Like, we
you
need to
know
follow up. Have you heard anything
that's
from them?
nah, man. They came and they seen that everybody was. I already knew that when they came when they responded to the scene. I already knew that nothing was going to happen. They went over there, showed like the least amount of interest of what the hell was really going on, and I literally was talking to him. I said, you know what, you guys got it, and walked away. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I already knew, like, you know, my brother passed away in 2019. They gave the same energy, so I already knew.
They gave you the same energy for your
Yeah,
brother?
same energy with my brother, bro, and still nothing from my brother's case. So I already knew where that was headed. I didn't want to talk to him no more. I let my parents deal with it. Just walked away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Like, man, hopefully, man, one day these motherfuckers will put some pep in their step and act like they actually care from the people in the city. You know, not only just myself but many others.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if you've seen this national headlines. You've seen the incident that just happened this week.
Yeah, yeah, with the
And
guy in the
freaking,
car.
I ain't gonna give too much of my opinion.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
said, you know, I know them people at the stage where let me
yeah,
stop.
yeah,
Like I said before the interview started, first I really want to thank you for giving me this opportunity. You know, being the first interview that I'm gonna have on my sports page. I'll make sure y'all go follow that. That's Elijah James TV, all one word. I appreciate you. But hey, man, like let's get to it. So, like, how you feeling? How life treating you? Like what's going on? I know I've been keeping up with you, seeing you doing your thing,
yeah,
but let
yeah.
the people know how you feeling.
You know, I've been going through a lot. You know, what I'm saying like that incident happened. That incident happened a few days after I had to pull out from a fight that I was supposed to have in Manchester due to an injury.
Mm.
And then from there, it's just been like a little roller coaster, you know. And then I actually forced myself into that fight in December. You know, unfortunately, it didn't go my way. You know, I paid the
Against
ultimate price.
Grant.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, I paid the ultimate price for that just for being stubborn and just like needing the money and knowing that camp wasn't going the way it was supposed to, you know. But you live and you learn, you know. I gotta make sure, like I know I'm at the highest level of this fight game, and I gotta take it serious. I just can't think that I'm gonna go in there not giving it my all in the training camps and expecting to win, like you know. And unfortunately, you know, Jacksonville doesn't have no real good like fight teams out here at the moment, you know, and everybody's just like a free man for themselves, you know. I train at my gym, Bulldog Boxing,
Mm.
and I bounce around from there to Gracie, but it's not no high level gyms. If I'm the one walking into the gym and I'm not getting beat up and I'm not learning, it's time for
Like
me to.
you, like no, like I ain't
Yeah,
saying, and you
yeah.
know what I mean. It ain't no
Yeah,
disrespect, but like
yeah,
you the
yeah, yeah,
man,
yeah,
like you
yeah,
the guy.
exactly. Like if I'm not learning, I don't feel like I'm getting whooped on or anything like that. It's just time for me to get out of here and grow. Like you know,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's my next step right now is to move out of here. But other than that, I'm
Oh, so
done
you
with
in the city right now?
yeah, yeah. I'm still in the city. I'm still in the city. So
Yeah, I
so
mean,
my
if I'm
goal.
being honest, man, I'm going through it myself as
Yeah,
well. Like,
yeah. I love
I
I
gotta
love my
find me a
city.
new
You know, I love
crib. Like,
my
trust me, if I would have known you was in the city and if I wasn't in my own damn
yeah,
situation,
yeah,
bro, I would have made this shit happen in person. But
yeah,
it
yeah.
is
No,
what
it's
it
all
is. Like I
good.
said, still thankful that this shit happening though.
No, no,
So,
no, it's all good. Yeah, no, I'm still in the city. You know, I still love Duval. I love the people in it. You know, just in the sport I'm in order for me to grow, I got to branch out. Like you know, so that's
sure.
one of the position I am right now. But other than that, man, I'm done with the 35 division. I'm moving up to 45,
Oh,
35.
really?
Yeah,
We got
yeah,
some
yeah,
breaking
yeah,
news.
yeah,
Okay, I
yeah,
didn't know
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
didn't know if that was
yeah,
already known. I did not know
yeah,
that.
yeah. So back in March, I decided I'm done with 35. I'm gonna move up a
So
weight
featherweight,
class.
right?
Yeah, featherweight.
And
You
forgive me,
know.
I've always been a fan of UFC, but I didn't
Yeah,
become like a fan until like a year and some change ago. I ain't gonna lie, like you played a big part of it
yeah, yeah, yeah,
because to give a little story of how I got put onto you, it
yeah.
was the second Sarah City fight.
Okay, okay.
Um and you know, like this is when I was just watching cars and I was watching prelims and
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
seen you out. They said Ramon Taveras. They said from Jacksonville. I'm like Jacksonville. I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm like, let me do my research really quick. And then, like I said, I watched that fight. That was a war. Y'all
Yeah,
boys was
yeah.
going
No,
at
it
it,
was,
man.
man. It was.
That was a
And
good, that
and
was a
even in
war.
and even in that fight, man, it was such a war being to the fact that I didn't properly prepare myself. Like, um, my whole goal since my brother passed away was to get to the UFC. You know, after he passed away, I was like, yo, I promise, like,
Locked in.
I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna make it. You know, and in my head, my mental, I was thinking like, when I make it, after I make it, everything is gonna be okay. Like, and unfortunately, when I made it, I came back home to the same depression, same. It's never gonna be the same without him. Like, so
Yeah,
that
man.
that
There ain't nothing that
that
you could just ain't nothing gonna be able to
yeah.
replace that, man.
So so
Like,
so that started settling in, and then I ain't gonna lie, man. I fell into like a real deep depression. Like I barely trained for that fight. That's why I missed weight. I missed
mm,
weight by 4 pounds, like on that fight, and I paid the ultimate price for that too, because we missed out on fight of the night. Like I didn't know that if an opponent misses weight, you don't get the bonus. Like what I'm saying. And
yeah,
unfortunately, I stole that from myself, and I stole it from CD. Like and I learned my lesson from that. But yeah, man. So I was dealing with that going leading up into the Series CD fight, and but it was a great fight. It was a back and forth fight.
hell of a fight.
Fight of the night for sure. Still one of my favorites. Made me dig deep, and series showed that he belonged as well. It was a great fight.
Yeah, he was a dope fighter too. Like it was
Hmm.
honestly neck and neck. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
We'll get to the fights and we'll go through your career and things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
But I wanna go through a little pattern. So first and
yeah.
foremost, so I ain't from here. Like I don't know if I told
Okay.
you that. I'm
No,
from
no, I didn't
Orlando.
know.
Like
Okay.
it ain't nothing new. Like I'm a Florida boy, but I'm from
Yeah, yeah,
Orlando.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
But I've been out here for the past like going on 3 years now,
Okay.
and I'm learning the lay of the land. So like, so just tell me like what part of Jacks you from and like where you went to
So
high
I'm from
school and
the
stuff.
south side area of Jacksonville. I grew up in Caravan, 1800 Caravan Circle. So it's in at the time when I was living in it, it was a rough neighborhood, at the time. And man, I was the only light skinned kid out there, at the time. And
So you
that's
already
what
had a
made
target naturally.
yeah, 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 so it made me the guy I am now. That's why I'm the way I am right now. And so I grew up in the South Side area, and I got nothing but love from everybody from that complex that I grew up in.
That's what's up. So what's the high school then that you went to? What high
So
school
man,
area you in?
I went to a bunch of schools, bro. And as far as a high school, I went to Reebok. I went to Reebok High North Side. Then I
Mm-hmm.
went from Reebok to where did I go? Mandarin. Then from
Mm.
Mandarin to Inglewood. Then from
Oh,
Inglewood,
that
that.
you was bouncing around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then from Inglewood, I got kicked out of my mama's house, and then I moved to Georgia.
Yeah, I was watching, like I said, doing some research. I seen some
Yeah,
other interviews that you did. So like, I mean, and you don't got to if you don't want to. I
yeah, yeah,
respect it,
yeah,
but like,
yeah.
if you want to, you can go into detail about that. Like what was going on. Like, I know, like,
Yeah,
I
now
know how moms
so at
be. I
the
know the
time,
dad situation. I know how that should
I was
go.
growing, yeah, yeah, man. I was growing up in it. I'm not scared of saying anything. That's this everything I've been through made me the person I am today. Like and I feel like the more open I am about my life, I get to touch others that's growing up the same way I grew up.
Right.
But I was growing up on the south side, man. I was in the hood, smoking, drinking, skipping school, getting into the trouble and stuff like that. But man, one day, I went to school, skipping, ran from the police. Man, the police came to my mom's house. I wasn't there at the time. Then my mom went to the school looking for me. I wasn't at school.
Mm.
I came home. By the time I came home, my dad was there already to pick me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was like a blessing in disguise, though. If even though like my mom kicked me out, and I ended up getting locked up in Georgia a few times, and things were ugly out there. But Georgia's way different from Jacksonville, man. She
Mm-hmm.
probably honestly sent it with my dad. She probably saved my life, like So I'm kind of like I was mad at the time. I got separated from my brothers, but I'm happy that it went that way.
No, that's what's up. That's a blessing,
Yeah,
man. But okay, so go up to Georgia. I know you come back to Jacksonville eventually. So like,
yeah.
what sparked your interest to get into this fight game?
Man, but to be real, one day I ain't gonna lie, like I used to smoke weed and shit. So I was smoking, and I talked myself into like a real bad panic attack on my
Mm,
porch. I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, is this what my life? I'm 20 at the time. I'm 19, about to be 20 years old.
mm,
I'm like, is this what life has to offer for me? Like, I'll start thinking about my family, how they living. Like, what I'm saying, how everybody's just comfortable. It just comfortable being comfortable. Like, what I'm
right,
saying,
right,
and
right, right.
I'm like, yo, I talked myself into a panic attack, bro. Then the next day, I was like, because remember, before I got kicked out and moved, I was boxing. Like, I
Mm.
was boxing for about almost a year, and I was like, this is it. I'm about to move back to Jacksonville. And at the time, I was like, I'm gonna pursue my boxing career. So that's what made me move back to Jacksonville because I wanted to pursue my boxing career, which
Okay.
end, which ended up transitioning to
I was just
MMA.
gonna ask. So, what made you
Yeah.
transition from just straight hands to start throwing in the legs and kicks
So
and everything? Like, what made you transition from boxing to MMA?
so when I was 15, I walked into the gym Bulldog Boxing, and
Mm.
that's the gym I'm currently representing still to this day.
Yep, yep.
They was at the coach at the time. My coach Matt Varner was just doing boxing, So fast forward 5 years later, when I moved back, I walk into the gym and I see people boxing, and I see people rolling on the ground and shit. So I'm like, the hell is going on here? Like,
Yeah.
and then I didn't know too much about MMA, like, so this is
Right,
all
right,
brand
right.
new to me. So I'm like, the fuck, but whatever, I come in there, we start getting back to work. I take a few boxing matches, and then he's like dying for me to take an MMA match. He's like,
Mm.
yo, you're gonna go in there, you're gonna start sparking fools, like they don't got hands like that. We just defend the takedown and just give it to him. So I'm like, he kept coming up to me, kept like begging me to do it. So I ended up just falling for it. I was like, all right, fine, I'll try it one time. It's supposed to be like a one time thing. I'll try it and that's it.
That's
And
funny that you said that. I was gonna ask. So, like me personally, like there's a little rinky dink little gym around here.
Yeah, yeah,
And I'm into like the kickboxing and the boxing part. Like, like
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
throw a
yeah,
couple
yeah,
kicks and stay on the feet, but all that rolling around, I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. So
Like,
that was
and the
like a
coach is on the same thing. He's like, please take some BJJ classes with me. I'm
yeah,
like, bro, I'm
yeah.
great. I'm good on that. But
So that was
that's
like a
funny that you
big
said that because
transition to
literally
me
that's how
too.
I felt the same exact way. But what
Yeah.
made you like not necessarily accept the whole rolling on the floor
Yeah,
thing, but
yeah,
what
yeah.
made you like be like, all right, I can do this?
So all right, so I kind of wrestled a little bit in high school. I wasn't going to all the practices. Like I was skipping a lot.
So you was familiar.
This one I was going to Mandarin, but I
Uh,
did go. Like you know what I'm saying, and I was doing well in there, but I just didn't give it my all.
mm,
And so I kind of had like a little bit of background of doing that, but like as far as jujitsu and stuff like that, I really didn't know nothing about it. But after my first fight, I was like, you know what? Like, let me just try it. And then I started getting subbed. I was like, yo, what the hell? Like, I feel like it made me feel like hopeless. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I don't know what I'm doing down there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm getting subbed left to right. And so I think that's what made me like, all right, let's do this. Because
Mhm.
I'm more of the person like if I'm not good at something but I like it, I want to be the best at it. Like, you know?
You want to go
Yeah,
full
yeah,
force.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So I think that's what kind of pulled me into MMA too, because I didn't really know much about MMA,
Hmm.
and I started noticing how dangerous a person could be once you learn it. Like you know,
Hmm.
and with boxing, I was really good with my hands. I'm still good with my hands, but it's like it's just hands and like the practices was just be boring because it's like it felt like it's just repetitive, like
Hmm.
hands,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
just
yeah.
ended up just
Just
being
bag
different.
work, pad work, bag work,
Yeah,
pad work.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's boring. Like, it's like I feel like everything was just on repeat all the time.
Hmm.
And this was just a whole new world to me. So that's what kind of like sucked me in too, because it's like I'm like, damn, but now it's like anywhere, and it could be any guy, any size, like, and I'm not using it for none of that, but it's like, man, anywhere I'm at, anywhere I go, I feel I like myself
God
over
forbid.
anybody. You know what I'm saying? God forbid, I like myself
Hmm.
over anybody, like and a lot of it's got to do with jujitsu, because if I'm with a big guy, bro, he grabs me, I know what to do now, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So yeah, man. So that's what kind of like pulled me into the MMA world and the jiu-jitsu, like, and then I started noticing it's only weird if you think it'll make it weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah,
for the most part, it's a challenge. And
yeah.
what I like to describe jiu-jitsu as is kind of like a chess match. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not hitting, you're not punching each other or nothing like that.
Who can get in the
But
best
it's about
position?
who's gonna outsmart the other person into
Right,
getting
right, right, right.
stuff, like, So that's what kind of like drugged me into the MMA game.
Yeah, no, I feel that 1,000%, and yeah,
Yeah.
that's 1,000% a chess match because, like I said, when I was fresh watching it, I'm like, oh, these boy got these nuts in each other's
Yeah,
face, and
yeah,
I was like in
yeah,
north south. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, come on now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like now, when I watch you see that they got these new UFC like BJJ stuff,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They got the
I
special
watch it like,
challenges.
oh, okay, like that's a good
Yeah,
move, like that's a good pass, like all right,
yeah,
let's see what he
yeah,
do, and so yeah, so I get it, like
yeah.
it makes it a lot more interesting. Like, it becomes a mental thing. It's
Mental,
not
yeah,
even
yeah, yeah.
necessarily. It's not even
Exactly.
physical because shit, littlest dude,
Yeah,
125.
yeah. The
If you
little
get in the right
geeky
position
kid. You
against a
look at the
200
little
pounder, it's
geeky kid,
it.
and the geeky kid is winning. Like
That's
the
what I'm
kid you thought
saying.
was
Like
gonna
it's
lose.
over. Like yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what's up. All right. So now let's move forward. All right. Combat Night Pro.
Okay.
So I see. I went on Tapology. Like I said, did my
Yeah.
research. So I see that you lost your first fight. So explain. Take me through that. Like what the jitters and
Yeah, yeah.
prep and everything. Take me
So
through
my
that.
first fight, we always talk about this too. So because it's me and it's funny that we talking about this too, because I
Mm-hmm.
just made a post on my story about this today. Is me and Steven Koslow. Steven Koslow is another combat veteran. I mean, combat night veteran that's in the UFC. He's just been dealing with a bunch of injuries. He's from Jacksonville as well.
Okay.
But he was my first amateur MMA fight, and I was his second or third.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to say, me and him argue about this all the time. I won. Like, I don't care what nobody
It's
say.
one of
You,
those.
yeah, you go back. I ain't gonna lie. You go back and watch it. Like, it's my first like amateur fight, but it was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him, it was a back and forth fight. I feel like I won the first and the third round for sure. But he was already locked in with Combat Night, so I think they threw him the fight. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but now me and him are like ever since then, bro, best friends. Like all the way from there, all the way to now. Like, me and him about to train them on. Like, so
That's what's up.
yeah, so
If you really quick, if you can explain that, so like I know like hey man, we fighting, we punching each other in the face. Like
Yeah, yeah.
any other regular person is like, bro, it's forever beef. Like I ain't trying to hear none of that. It's
Yeah,
forever beef.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like, explain like the relationship and the respect with the opponent, like knowing that y'all about to go to war.
Yeah, it's just more of so for me now, like I when I first lost my first professional fight, my whole thing was mean. Like, I get in there, I'm mean, I ain't like we're not friends. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then I gave him for my first professional loss, I kinda like gave in to him because he came up to me in the back and was like, yo, I'm sorry for your brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I had no
that's what's
choice
up.
but to be like, you know what, I respect you, shake his hand. But me doing that made myself vulnerable because now in his brain, it's not a fight, it's like a friendly fade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a friendly match. And even though like I was winning the fight, he caught me and then even that was an early stoppage as well. But I felt like I gave him confidence going into the fight because he's not thinking I'm going in there to kill him. Like,
Yeah, it's
So
like a
but now
street.
but all my other fights, bro, from then on I was like, you know what, I'm not shaking nobody's hand. I don't give a fuck what they say, what they talking about. Because I'm just to me this is just business and
Right, right,
this is
right,
how I provide for my family. Like,
right.
so even though like I'm not gonna shake your hand. We not cool. We could be cool afterwards, like cool. But while we in there, I'm trying to hurt you. I'm trying to get this money so I can feed my family. Like, you know what
Facts,
I'm
that's a
saying.
fact.
But like I said, I carry it over to my opponent too, because he's doing the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying. He's not in there because he hates me. He's not in there because no, we just two men chasing our dream and unfortunately, one of us got to come up short, like, and
Somebody
that's
gotta
the way.
lose.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the way this game goes, like, so you got to respect it, like they say, but it's like in a boxing term, they're like boxing is a gentleman's sport, like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the same thing with MMA. It's a gentleman's sport because they're the only sport that could beat each other up and be cool as hell afterwards, like,
Right, right. And
But
that's
we
one
all
thing that
know.
kind of drew me to MMA. It's like, bro, like y'all like pushing each other to the brink of death, but
Yeah, yeah.
after going full three, full five, it's all love afterwards. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
over. Like
yeah.
we
Because
cook, so
we
we
all
good.
respect it, man. We all here for the same reason. Like, we all here trying to get paid. We all here just unfortunately this is what we good at. And we just trying to make some money, like, and
Hey man, I respect the hell out of MMA fight. I'm a football player. I play for well, I grew up
okay.
playing basketball. I realized I wasn't gonna be 6'2", so
Yeah.
I stuck with football. And like I said, like I be seeing some of these MMA fights. What fight did I see? It was I think it was Kevin Holland versus Ola Jacek or something like that,
Oh, yeah,
where
yeah.
he
You talking about the
snapped
one
his
that just passed?
arm.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
he straight
yeah.
up snapped. I'm like, bro, like I can't like it's one thing to snap your arm from getting hit on a football play,
Yeah,
but to
yeah.
like willingly let nah, bro. Like I'm
Yeah.
good on that. Like
Now you'll
that's why
find
I
some
always say I'll be down to train, I'll be down to spar, but you can't lock me in no damn octagon and tell me I can't do it, man. I can't. So I
Yeah.
like the level of respect I have for MMA fighters like yourself, bro. Like it's through the roof.
Yeah,
But
man, thank you.
let's keep it chugging. So after that first loss. Let me see. According to I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fight win streak.
Yeah.
Right, what all right. What mode was you in? 10 fight win streak in Combat Night Pro.
So my first L, man. That was probably my hardest L because my first one. Um, and it opened up my eyes to like so many things, bro. I remember like I was going through it with my baby mama at the time. That was the first fight she came to in a long time because me and her was going
Mhm.
at it. Um, everybody was there and it was we was in Tallahassee, and I remember losing. And I was looking at so many people that I thought like fucked with me, and I'm looking at their faces, and I could just tell they like happy on the inside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
yeah, he finally lost, but
Man, God is a.
yeah, yeah, like finally humbled, like you know what I'm saying, like or
Mhm.
whatever they was thinking, like but I remember, man, I was with you probably even heard of him, man. His name Reggie Northrup. He used to play for he used to play football and stuff. So that's my guy right there too, and me and him was
Oh,
on the
that's what's
same
up.
fight team. So I remember being in the hotel room and I'm just sitting on my bed and he was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "We was in Tallahassee too." He used to play football for FSU. So
Yeah, 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 yeah.
he was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. I'm just chilling now. Like I just lost." Like he said, "Nah, man, get your ass up. We finna go out." I'm like, "Go out for what? I just lost." He was like, "Remember, bro." He's like, "Fats, you didn't get into this position that you in by accident." He said this is probably gonna be the greatest win of his whole career. He said,
Mm.
"Get your ass up, let's get up, let's go out, and then we're gonna get back to the drawing board." And that's it. But if it wasn't for him saying those words to me, I probably would have been sitting in that room, just like damn, just drowning in my sorrows, just because I took an L, like, and then being heartbroken because a lot of people that came from Jacksonville was like, "Yeah, bro, after you win, we're gonna turn up. This and that, bro." I lost. Everybody left except for two people.
Damn. That's how it be though. As soon as you
Yeah,
take the
yeah,
L,
yeah.
like
Uh
I
huh.
understand. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
messed up. But that's
yeah,
that shout out to Reggie, man. Like that's
yeah,
love
yeah,
for real
yeah,
because that's all
yeah.
it really be taking. Like it's just take that one person. It
From
don't
one
even got to be
person.
blood. Just that one
Yeah,
person to be like,
yeah.
hey, bro, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, so we went out, man. We had a great time. Got back to the drum board, and then I went back on another win streak. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but what I learned so much, man. Not even about myself. I learned about the people around me, the people who I thought who cared about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was just my first L. Like, you know, and I'm like, all
Mm.
right. But what I love about that so much, I mean, love about me losing that fight was that I came back, fought my next fight, broke my hand within the first 30 seconds, and still won still won my fight returning back to that cage.
Hey, you a bad
So it's
boy.
like I was like, ain't no way I'm about to give it to him twice. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right,
So
right.
so I used that as motivation, and if I didn't have that motivation, once I broke my hand within the first 30 seconds, I probably be like, yo, it's over. I broke my hand. Like, you know, I can't even do nothing. But I ended up beating this dude ass with one hand. So it's like it just pushed me to a whole nother level. Like, you know.
Y'all boys different, man. You broke your hand in the first 30 seconds of what? It was 3 rounds, I'm assuming.
Yeah, 3 rounds. Yeah,
First, you broke your hand in the first 30
and I
seconds. I
and
still got
I
another 14:30 left. Come on, like
and I beat
y'all
his
boys
ass
different.
too, bro. I beat his ass bad with my left hand. I broke his
That's
orbital
crazy. Now I need
bone.
to
Yeah, I broke
rewatch
his.
that. Which fight was that? Who was
It
that against?
was it was me and Rodney Mandala.
I'm gonna need
Rodney
to look that
Mandala.
up
Yeah,
because now
yeah,
that I
yeah.
know that info, like
Yeah,
I
go
want to
go
see like
watch. But
how.
then you start noticing he's not throwing. You're gonna notice like he's not even throwing his right hand. But I'm just using a bunch of feints and just hitting his ass with my left. And the whole fight, like I broke his orbital bone, bro. I beat him bad. And then like after the fight, when he knew I broke my hand, he said, "You broke your right hand." He said, "Yeah." He said, "Shit." He looked at me right in my face and said, "Shit, I thought you had both of your hands."
That's funny as hell. Hey, that mean that you was tagging his ass.
Yeah,
Hey, that's
yeah,
what's up. But all right, so 10 fight win streak. Um, One, I mean, it went viral. Everybody know
yeah,
the
yeah,
Charles Bennett fight, man.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
everybody
yeah,
seen the the little walk up,
yeah,
the face
yeah,
off. Got the little behind the scenes of the face off. But talk to me about that. Like he clowning and you
yeah,
like on some
yeah.
like I ain't trying to hear that.
So.
Like, tell me about that.
So I was originally supposed to fight this other dude for the title. He ended up pulling out due to an injury, and so they went. Combat Night went crazy looking for an opponent to step up for me. And they hit me up with like within I think like a week or maybe 5 days. They're like, you ain't gonna believe who we got for you. I'm like, who? This like Charles Bennett. So rewind this back like in 2017, bro. Like I was an amateur still. I went to my first UFC event in Orlando, and I actually got the video and pictures and everything of me and Charles Bennett. And I see Charles Bennett walking him by. They used to call him Crazy Horse, and I'm like, "Yo, Crazy Horse." I'm like, "I get a picture with you." So he was like, "It's not Crazy Horse no more. It's felony. This, and that." So we take a picture. So that's why when you see me walking up to face off with him, he pulls out his phone, acting like he want to take a picture. Yeah. So that's why he
Mind
did
games.
that.
He funny as
Yeah,
hell for that. He funny
yeah,
as hell for that.
yeah. So he
So,
remembers.
like in your head, was you like, "Oh, this some bitch ass shit"? Or were you like, "Oh, that's funny"? That's
Yeah, yeah. In my head, I'm like, I wasn't even really paying it. I didn't really notice it until I rewatched the video, like because I was so locked in of like letting him know I'm not here to fuck around. 'Cause he's a veteran, bro. He fought the best
Mhm.
of the best. Like
Yeah, yeah.
at one time, boy, he was whooping everybody ass. Like
No,
you know.
I remember. Like I said, this is even before I became
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fight fan.
yeah,
Like I knew who Felony Bennett was. Like everybody,
yeah,
like I knew exactly who that was. So,
yeah,
and before I even knew who about you, I seen that video. I'm like, this man funny as heck. But
yeah,
then I
yeah,
watched the fight. You got him out of there at first round. Please
yeah,
tell me about
yeah,
like how did you feel? Like you was talking all that shit about my chin,
yeah.
and you got your ass
So
chin within 5 minutes.
So I kind of knew. So if you go back and watch all of like Charles fights, he's over there goofing before the fight. Like when you're in the cage, he's doing some dumb shit to try to make like he's just being him. Like you know what I'm saying. But I knew he knew I was serious when I walked in. He didn't do no funny shit.
Mm.
Like you know what I'm saying. I was like, all right,
Yeah,
this
like
month. Yeah,
you can
yeah,
tell
like
like for example, I will just because he fought recently, Kevin
yeah,
Holland, like he always goofy talking to
yeah,
me,
yeah,
so on
yeah,
and so forth. But this past fight, I don't know if you've seen against D Rod, like
he like even in
Yeah.
the press conferences, he was like, "Nah, I ain't playing." So
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure it was the same mindset. Like, all
Yeah,
right,
so
like this
so
dude's
you
trying to
could
take my
tell when
head
the
off.
motherfucker's not playing. Like you could tell when somebody
Yeah,
really is in there not joking or trying to like you could tell who's in there to do it for fun, and you could tell who's in there doing this shit because they have no choice but to do this.
right,
Like
right,
you
right,
know,
right, right. But no, I
and
seen that it was like I think a left overhand caught him.
yeah,
And that was
yeah,
it.
yeah, the straight left, but yeah, man, I went in there and I knew when I seen his face, I was like, yeah, he know I ain't bullshitting. So I already kind of knew that I think when Felony or Charles Bennett thrives is when he's himself. So I
Mm,
got him to not be himself. Like you
mm,
know what I'm
mm,
saying?
mm. Took him
So
out
I
his
was
game.
like, you know, I like he know I'm serious, and I was, bro. Like I wasn't playing with him, and I'm not gonna lie, but that was one of the fights I was the most nervous for because I'm like, bro, I'm actually fighting one of my like somebody I used to watch, somebody I looked up to, like you know what I'm saying? Because I really fuck with Charles, and
Right.
I'm like, and I know he's not, I know he's not fucking off. I know what he's capable of. So I remember in the back, man, I was going through it. I was like, man, fuck, I can't believe this is happening right now, like you know. But when I'm walking out, you know, game time, like you know, I'm not. There's no time to think about none of that shit. I'm only human, bro, and everybody's human, bro. Especially when you're doing this shit. Everybody's nervous. Nobody's not back there nervous. Nobody's not back there like not thinking about the worst shit that could possibly happen or
Exactly.
losing.
That's
Like,
all you can think
yeah,
about.
that's all you could think about, bro. You got people walking back there, beat up. You like, fuck, I'm next. Like, you
Eyes
know.
about to fall out and shit. Like,
Yeah, you like, I'm next. Fuck. But like, you know, but that's what makes this sport and what makes this like the winning so great because you go through all them emotions. You going through them 6, 12 week fight camps and you dieting and you missing out on family time and fun just to chase one dream that only you believe. Like you know what I'm saying? And
mm-hmm.
now when I feel those feelings, I'm like, bro, you're not nervous. You're not scared. You're alive. You living right now. Like you know what I'm saying? And put that feeling in anybody else. There's some normal motherfucker, but they gonna turn around. They ain't gonna do it. Like you know, and the fact that I could fight those emotions and still do something I'm nervous about, like you know what I'm saying. That's something I always will carry with me. That's why I reacted so quick when the shooting happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't. I gotta react. I can't be just sit there and scared, be scared, lay on my back. Like you know, I gotta
Mm-hmm.
do something. Like you know.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, those feelings are the feelings of me letting me know I'm alive and I'm living. Because, like they say, if your dreams don't scare you, bro, is it really a dream?
You can't
Mm-hmm.
hold on. I'm trying to be on some philosophical
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I had to say
yeah.
it's because I've been I'm Christian. I grew up in the church, so I've
Okay,
been
yeah, yeah, yeah.
getting back into the Bible. Is
Mm-hmm.
read something. It was like you cannot have fear without faith, and you can't have faith without fear.
And look what I got tatted on me.
See, there you go. Look at that, man. Look
Mm-hmm.
how God work, man. Look how
Mm-hmm.
God work. That's crazy. No, that's a dope
Mm-hmm.
tattoo though. But
Mm-hmm.
staying with combat night. So title fight, James Dunn. I watched that fight. That was a great fight, great
Yeah.
performance by both of y'all. Take me through that fight and like, what was the emotion once you finally got that belt wrapped around you?
So I was supposed to fight James Dunn when I fought Charles Bennett. So this this
Oh, okay,
this whole
okay,
thing
okay.
was like a whole like few months like just rolling. Like me and him supposed to fight. He's talking shit, and that was somebody I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Like 'cause he was talking
Mm.
so much shit. And at the time, man, hopefully this shit get released soon. We had like this documentary like getting built about this whole thing. Like I got like my whole like my last like 4 or 5 combat night fights documented to do like
Damn.
a documentary about me. So I mean they already got like the first episode done and stuff like that, and it's super dope. They just trying to get the funding to finish the rest of the shit so they could pitch it to somebody. Hopefully somebody will get it done and everybody can see that. But so once the cameras was around, bro, this motherfucker was talking mad shit. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
so he was just digging his own grave with me to be honest. But I remember just getting in there. I'm like, yeah, bro, there's no running now. The talking's done. Like you
All
know what
that
I'm
talking
saying?
shit over with.
Yeah, yeah, cause he won cause I got injured the first time we were supposed to fight. He ended up beating this guy. Ended up getting like the interim belt. So it was like he had the interim belt. I had the main belt. We just had to solidify it. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Undisputed.
Yeah, yeah. So it was a bunch of. So I'm like, yeah, but here we go. Ain't no talking now. All that talking shit is done for. Let's do this. And once you get me to that kind of a point where I really want to hurt you and don't like you, and then it's a problem. Like you
It
know. But
gets
even after
scary.
that, like even after that, we talked and I understood him. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like he got the cameras in his face. He has to he's thinking like business wise. He
Right, right,
thinking we
right,
on
right.
TV or some shit. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I
and
just,
I do not know how people could separate the business from like real
yeah.
life because it's like, what you mean, fuck you? Like, boy, I'll slap the shit out of you. Like, this ain't no game. Like, so I
Exactly.
like the people that can do that, like, can switch it on and off. Like,
Yeah,
that's real
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
showmanship. Like,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
But
So it's like, but I mean, afterwards, I respect him. He respected me. But it was like the lead up to it was very hype, and I love that, to be honest. That was one of my favorite fights and my favorite build up leading into a fight, to be honest, because it was just so much animosity and so much shit going back and forth before the fight, and it was like
and I could tell that you was locked in. Like, you was in a
yeah,
different mode. Like I said, I was
yeah,
doing my
yeah,
research and I seen you fight before,
yeah.
but like this one, it was like, all right, bro, like
Yeah, like I
we
feel
about
like
to
that
fight.
one I was locked in a different way, and the fight with Martin Day, I was locked in a different way because Martin Day was a UFC vet coming down to coming down to combat night because he just got cut from the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thought I was gonna lose that fight because he was a UFC guy that used to fight in the UFC, bro. And I treated him like a rag doll, bro. I would throw his ass against the cage, all types of shit. But it was like that I was locked in too because I just wanted to shut everybody up and prove to everybody like I deserve to be in the UFC, like, you know. But definitely one of my favorite fights was James Dunn. That was a
No,
good
that
one.
was a dope ass fight. That like I said, doing my research, that was one of like the fights where
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, like he on it. But
Yeah.
speaking of UFC, so Dana White Contender Series, how did that come about? Like, is it like you had connections, or it was just like a phone call and it was like, hey, what's up?
So so the UFC, what they do, they just scout talent from all around the world, right? So
Like
they
football.
always yeah, exactly. So basically they got like this shit called like Tapology. You get in there, they show you what rank you are and in the state and then in the world and stuff like that, you know. So they keep your eyes on you and shit, but I just remember after my James Dunn fight, a few like weeks, maybe a month later, I got a phone call from the promoter of Combat Night. They called him looking for me, and they was like, "Yo, they want you in a contender series." I'm like, "I don't even know why you calling me." Tell him yes, like, like tell them boys yeah. So that's how that came upon. Like they called him, they got in touch with me, and then I put him in touch with my coach. My coach set everything up, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is really happening, bro." I remember like being in shock. Like I couldn't even cry because I was just so in shock. Like it was really happening. I'm like, yo, rewind this shit 10 years ago. I didn't think like I was just so much in that fight mode to just keep winning because I'm like, in order for me to get there, I got to keep fighting and keep winning. And I was always active, like, you know,
Mhm.
and and it happened, bro. I was couldn't believe it, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
All right. So now we on the Contender Series. Series CD1.
yeah,
Series CD1. I mean, you obviously know. For people that don't know, obviously watching, and this is when I like I went back and watched it. Y'all were
yeah,
going back and forth, but CD got a knockdown on
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah,
Took you out for a little bit, but you were still in it.
yeah, yeah,
And then the
yeah,
ref jump in, and everybody's like, "Why?" Like even Dana
yeah,
made a face, and he was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
what was that?" Like he was like, "That was an early stoppage." So
yeah,
take me through that. What was going on? First off, like take me through the fight itself,
yeah,
the
yeah.
moment you got knocked down, and then afterwards. Take me through that.
So I remember getting ready for the fight. I remember I was nervous, but it's crazy because it was like I was nervous, but I felt like I belonged. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, you Christian, I'm Christian too, but I'm a really big believer in God and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, God just brought me here, bro. I know I'm not like in my heart, I knew I was gonna win. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm gonna win. This is it. Like this is gonna be the start of everything. Everything's gonna change. And boom, we fighting. I remember getting off on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember the whole time pressuring him. I'm getting the best of him. And then he just caught me, man. He just when he caught me with the jab at first, got me right in my eye. And so when he caught me in my eye, I'm like, oh shit, it's like right in the eyeball. If you ever been punched like right in the eyeball, bro,
Mm-hmm.
that shit
I
feels like
don't
your
want to find
eyeball is
out.
like it feels like it falls out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh shit, like, you know. It caught me like directly knuckle to eyeball, and I didn't see the two coming because I was so focused on my eyeball.
Right.
So when he caught me with the two, it was like they call it flash knockdowns. It's like when you not
Mm-hmm.
knocked down, it's not when you knocked out, but you like you're on your butt now.
You
Like,
get
you know what I'm
caught.
saying? Yeah, you get caught. So that's what happened to me. I follow my butt. I see him coming in trying to hit me. I pulled back. He missed, and then he caught me like twice, like a little bit, but it wasn't that damaging. I was still aware, and the referee jumped in. Man, I remember when the referee even see me, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know, I'm good, like, you know, and I just remember like damn, like this is it. I just blew my shot. And then it's crazy though, cause like I remember getting up and thinking I blew my shot, and I was like, as soon as I get to the back, I'm gonna call Mitchell, which is the promoter for Combat Night. I was like, I got to get back here. Like that was like in my mind, like
Mm.
I gotta get back to work. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this is not it for me. And I'm getting checked out by the doctor, and I hear Dana White say that was bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck? That's what he said. And I turn around and I see Dana White. He's like, that was bullshit. He's like, man, that was the worst stoppages I ever seen, kid. He was like, how fast can you make the weight? And I lied to him. I was like, I could make the weight right now. Like, you
Hell
know what I'm saying?
yeah, boy! I
Yeah,
can
like,
shit. Who I gotta fight? Right,
yeah.
I can fight
It's
right
always
now.
hard for me to make the weight, but I'm lying to him. I'll make it. So, he's like, I want you back in 4 weeks. He said, I want you in the last episode of the season. And he brought me back 4 weeks later, man. I'm just like blessed to know that he knew like I had more to give and that I was still in the fight. Like, you know, truly blessed and grateful for that man to come back there and give me another shot.
That's what's up. And I think I seen something that said like that was like one of the only times that he ever like
Yeah,
called
yeah, yeah,
somebody back,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
From
yeah,
the contender series.
yeah, yeah. Like, and
That's
I'm the
what's up.
same. Like, he called people back to fight again, but within the next season. I'm the only
Mm.
person he called back in the same season. So I fought
Oh, that's
twice in
what's
one
up.
season. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so and correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm guessing up next was the Cortavius Romeos.
Romeus, yeah, Catavius
Romeus.
Romeus, yeah.
Man, take me through that. Please take me through that.
So, whatever, I go to the fight camp, I go right back, felt the same feelings or whatever. And he's a grappler. Cortavius is a grappler, so I'm expecting him to like come out and grapple me, like just try to impose his wrestling on me. And I remember we both do 1-2s in the beginning. I'm like, okay, he's trying to stand. And then when he start throwing some head kicks, I'm like, all right, this motherfucker's not trying to wrestle because I'm still trying to keep my composure a little bit so I could start defending the takedowns. Because I think he's going crazy just so he could try to come underneath me and take me down. And that wasn't the case. And once I realized that he wasn't trying to wrestle, I was like, okay, pull back counter, left hand, boom, dropped him. And then from there, it's like the next like 5-10 seconds is crazy till I finally put his ass out of there. And man, I just remember like I'm like, man, if I was going to win my contract, it would be like that.
You
And a
wouldn't want it no other
crazy,
way.
yeah, yeah, no other way, man. Like even though like with me losing and having to pick myself back up, coming back, knocking the guy out 28 seconds, like I wouldn't want to no other way, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I showed the whole world like my will. Like if I want to do this, like it doesn't matter what's getting thrown my way, I will make it happen. Like you know, and man, 28 seconds. I remember just like being like overwhelmed with emotions because like
I was gonna say, once you
yeah,
seen that he dropped and ref hopped in, like
yeah, yeah.
what was the instant reaction?
It was just cry. Like you know what I'm saying? Just cry. I just start crying like and I just remember like bro, when was that? Like 2 years ago? Like my brother been gone at that time, I think 3-4 years.
Mm.
And I just remember just holding in all this pain, all this pressure of like accomplishing a dream for him and accomplishing a dream to better my family's life. Like I don't open up. We men like we feel like we can't open up. We can't talk to nobody. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like it's all this pressure. Like I just feel like, bro. I feel like I lifted up like the biggest fucking weight off my shoulder, bro. Like I just felt good that it was over with. Like I did it. Like you know what I'm saying. But like I said though, even way after that, like I'm like, yo, this is it. We did it, and then I come back home, same shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like same.
Hmm.
I'm still in the same neighborhood. I'm still trying to make ends meet. I'm still trying to make people happy. That now, like I'm happy that I'm outgrowing that. Trying to, I was a big people pleaser. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
wanting to keep the loved ones happy and stuff like that. And I'm happy I grew that because it was hindering me from a lot of shit too. Like you know, unfortunately, but. I started coming back home and I come back home and realized like, all right, shit ain't changed yet. I still got a lot of work to do. It's like I climb one big ass mountain and look up and there's a bigger mountain. Like, you know.
Hmm. Hmm.
So this is what this fight game is, man. It's not like you get there and you rich, like you know, and you get there, yeah, you getting paid good, like you know what I'm saying, but you gotta fight in order to get paid, like you know.
Hmm.
So when you're not fighting and you got kids like me, 4 kids, and bills up your ass, like you got I
Hmm.
gotta keep fighting all the time, like you know. So but that's one of my greatest accomplishments, man, is winning it the way I did. did a little docu series about my journey to the UFC. I don't know if you ever watched it. They got
Nah,
yeah, yeah.
where
You
could I
should
watch
watch it.
that?
Yeah, you can watch it on ESPN Plus. It's called Until We Meet Again, and
Mm,
it's Ramon Taveras versus. So it's basically like a little documentary about me and Siri.
in the
Um,
city? Okay.
yeah, yeah. So it's about me and him fighting the first time, and then me and him fighting the second time. It's
Mm.
dope. It's dope, bro. It's like I'll probably watch it again. I haven't watched it in a long time,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it's
gonna
on.
have to
It's
check
on.
that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on
no, that's dope. I'm
ESPN.
glad you
It's
told me
on.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Well,
It's
that's the
on.
perfect segue. So, all right,
Yeah,
cool. Got the 28-second KO. So now we here. It was UFC. Where was y'all fighting? Where was that fight? Where you actually on the
Toronto.
court?
Yeah, Toronto. We was
Toronto,
on.
Toronto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We
So
was on UFC. I forgot what pay per view it was, but it was Duplessis versus Sean Strickland.
yes, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
I remember. Yeah.
yeah,
Because like I said, working at News for Jacks, people don't be knowing about UFC, so I put
yeah,
on Duplessis new middleweight, but
yeah,
also we had some local talent up in there, so on and so forth. But okay,
yeah,
so take me through that fight. Like I did notice, like I said, we talked about it earlier. It was a
yeah,
war. Y'all was going back and forth. But
yeah.
first, tell me about that fight, and then secondly, I noticed once you got your hand raised, the crowd started booing.
Booing. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, I didn't
Cause
notice it when I watched it initially,
yeah,
but
yeah,
when I went on the playback and I was watching your octagon interview and they raised
yeah.
their hand,
They're
I just heard
booing. Yeah.
boo. I was like, whoa!
Cause
I didn't notice that the
He's
first
from
time.
Canada. He's from Canada. And I beat him in his
Oh,
backyard.
okay.
I
I
beat
didn't
him in
know
his
that. I did not
backyard.
know that. That makes a little bit more sense, but
Yeah,
I thought it
yeah,
was more
yeah,
of a because I knew it was a split decision.
yeah,
I
yeah,
thought it
yeah,
was more
yeah.
so because of that, but no, if
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
he the
yeah.
hometown, then that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's from Canada. And that's another good thing too is I beat him in his backyard. Like
Yeah.
so there's no excuses for that. I mean, even though it was a split decision, close fight, I believe I won. I dropped him, beat him up. He was battered, but I remember just like I said, man, I was going through it. I didn't really want to take the fight, but I just didn't want to tell the UFC like, hey, I don't want this fight. Like, give me some time. I'm going through some shit. Like, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I didn't want to make them think I was scared or like ducking the fight. Like. And I was going through it at the time, like family, going through it with my coach. I barely trained. I did my whole fight camp and Crunch Fitness, bro.
Damn, really?
I did my whole fight camp for that fight in Crunch Fitness, bro. All I was
Hey, that's a
doing
good
was
testament to you though.
yeah. All
Like
I was
you wasn't
doing,
just over there, like even though you was going through what you was going through, like
yeah,
you ain't bullshitting. Like you actually
yeah.
want this.
And I did my whole little fight camp in Crunch Fitness, just lifting weights, running and sparring here and there whenever I could find some people to spar. So it was like a bullshit camp, and I was going through it, but I remember in the back getting ready for the fight. I literally told me like, "Yo, whatever happens is gonna happen. I'm ready here." Like I was already not accepting defeat because I knew I wasn't gonna lay on my back. But I knew that I wasn't in the shape I was supposed to be in. I didn't do the camp. You gotta think about it. My last two fight camps before that, I was in California at Alpha Male
Mm,
with Uriah Faber and his team training and
mm.
getting some great work. So I felt like I earned the win. Like at this time, like I couldn't afford to do it again. I did it two times, like you know what I'm saying. And I was like, yeah, whatever happens, gonna happen, bro. I'm here. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm
Yeah.
here. That's why I
No, I
missed
get
weight
that.
too. Yeah,
It's like you said, it's not like I'm just gonna give up, but it's just
yeah,
like
yeah. It's
shit. It is
like
what it is.
it
Like
is
let's
what it
go.
is at this point. Like but
Yeah, I
then
get
that's
that,
what
but no,
and that's
that's
why I
what's up.
was
And like I said,
yeah,
post fight interview, both of y'all bloodied up. That was a
yeah,
war. That was probably one of my favorite fights from you.
yeah,
But no, I'm glad you gave me some more insight on the crowd booing.
yeah.
I didn't even put two and two together that he was from Canada. I thought they was mad about this. I was like, dang. I was like, they gonna do
Now
my
some
boy
people
like
were
that?
mad about the split, but a lot of them, they're from Canada and they're gonna pick their boy anyway, like. But it's
Yeah.
cool though, man. I got a lot of Canadian fans now too because of that damn fight, like. So it was a good opportunity, man, and I love Toronto, man. It was a fucking beautiful city.
No, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Okay, so we move now. Well, from today, 7 months ago,
yeah,
Navy Grant.
yeah,
I ain't gonna even hold you wrong. Not like not trying to say this like to
yeah,
make you
yeah,
feel bad, but I'm like, hey man, there's a dude from Jacksonville. He just got his dub on his last fight. I
yeah,
seen he about
yeah,
to fight
yeah,
in Tampa. He gonna be representing the home team. He just got shot
yeah,
at.
yeah,
Like he about to go and put on. So
yeah,
I'm telling my barber, I'm telling people at my
yeah,
job.
yeah,
I'm like, hey
yeah,
man, Ramon Taveras, you about to win this fight.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
man, when we
nah,
went,
just
and it's not like you got like knocked out or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
It was a
yeah,
great
yeah.
fight. But take me through that fight. Like, all right,
So that fight, like I said, like before I got shot at, I got injured. I hurt my knee, and then instead of me going through with the surgery, I ended up like just like trying to thug it through, got stem cells and was trying to thug it. But I was never like fully like comfortable and confident on it, like, you know.
Mhm.
And then but I was like, yeah, I need money. Christmas around the corner is December. Well, we fought like December 14th or some shit like
Yeah,
that. Like I
around that
need
time.
money. Like I need the bread. Fuck it. Like, you know, we gotta do it. Bro, the week of, a lot of people don't even know this. The week of my fight, my mama house got shot up. Like,
Actually, I do remember hearing
mhm.
that at the news station. I
Yeah,
don't know if he reached out to you, but we had a reporter
yeah,
named
yeah,
Donna
yeah.
Sebas.
Yeah, no, I think he probably did. I was just going to like, yeah, it was fight week. My mom's shit got shot up. Thank God nothing happened again. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, so that shit happens. So like then I go in, family problems while I'm out there getting ready for this fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bunch of bullshit. Like, you know. So I was just going through a bunch of bullshit. No excuses though, bro. I'm a man. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I chose to be in there and but I basically shit at the bed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was in there and I just felt like damn, bro. Like I just felt like nothing wasn't clicking for me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and Davy Grant, he's a veteran, bro. He's been in there, fucking fought the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know what the UFC was trying to do. I kind of pissed off at myself still to this day. It's like they was trying to see
That's setting you
how,
up.
yeah, trying to set me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Good. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Put a name on your resume.
yeah, exactly. Like, see if I belong. And I was just like just shit at the bed, bro. I just felt like nothing was clicking. My mind just felt like it wasn't in the fight; it was elsewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything was just moving. Like I told my wife, man, I was like, bro, that was like the fastest 3 round fight I ever been in because my mind wasn't in the fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it literally felt like we fought for 2 rounds or some shit.
No,
But
and it's crazy that you say that. Like I said,
yeah,
at this point, this is seven
yeah,
months ago. Not only was I invested in the whole card because Buckley's one of my favorite
yeah,
fighters, and
yeah,
I knew he
yeah,
was gonna
yeah,
beat the
yeah,
shit out of
yeah,
Covington. I knew
yeah,
that was
yeah,
gonna happen.
yeah,
But I was watching that fight, and I'm like, he don't look like himself, man. Like
yeah, exactly.
usually, you coming forward and you pressing on him, depending on what they showing you. But it was just like more like you looked a little more, not necessarily calculated, but it looked like
Yeah,
more like, all
yeah.
right, like, what you about to do, so I can go
Yeah,
off
yeah.
type
So,
of
so,
thing.
so, so it came into a point where in the fight, one, I think he knew about my injury because he was spamming leg kicks.
Mm,
And bro, he out of his whole career, where he's been in the UFC probably like 10 years, he never threw not one oblique kick. So an oblique, I don't know if you know what an oblique
yeah,
kick
yeah,
is.
yeah.
So he never threw not one oblique kick, which is like just the directly knee stomping. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oof.
Now he's throwing them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Thank God he's throwing them at the wrong knee. But now
Oh, okay. Yeah.
he hindered me from switching though. 'Cause you know I like to switch. So
Mm-hmm.
now I'm like, nah, I gotta be smart. Now I gotta think. And not only that, this is the first fight I ever been in where I'm going against his corner. Cause it wasn't even like he's the problem. His corner was like on it, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Calling
mm.
everything I was trying to set up, taking everything that I was trying to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just wish, man, I learned a lot from that fight though, bro.
I was just
Like,
gonna
like,
say,
like,
is
like
that one
yeah,
of those
yeah,
fights
yeah,
where it's like,
yeah.
okay, like even
Like
though
I
it's an L, like I'm glad I experienced it
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
thing?
yeah. Like you gotta think about it. I fought a good veteran. I took minimal damage from that fight other than him stomping on my knee and shit. And I built from that, bro. It's my first fight where like I was having to listen to his corner and actually work around his corner's like advice what they was giving to him. Like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And like everything I was doing though, if he would have fell into my bait traps, like of me and him trying to get into a brawl, I would have knocked him out. If he would have just stood still in the cage when they was telling him to move, I would have grabbed him. I would have got him, like, you
I
know.
was gonna say,
And
but you did catch him. You
yeah,
did catch
yeah,
him
yeah,
one good
yeah,
time.
yeah. And the whole and my whole thing was too in that fight was I was so like so gun hold on just knocking him out. Like in
Mm-hmm.
my head, I just wanted one big knockout, get my little bonus, and then get my family out the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
so my whole game plan in there was to just knock him out like nasty. So
Mm-hmm.
my dumb ass just sitting here walking him down, just waiting for one shot, like, you know, and like one of my coaches said, man, my guy Danny out there in Alpha Male, when he hit me up afterwards, he said, man, listen, fight to win. The bonuses are gonna come. Like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He
Right.
said, at this point in your career, you gotta fight to win. And if I just wouldn't win in there just to win the fight, I would have won the fight. Like, you know? But I learned from that fight, man. It's one of one of my biggest blessings in disguise, bro. And everybody's gonna see it within this next fight. Like, whenever I do get booked, hopefully they book me soon. But
Oh, I was hoping that
yeah,
you was gonna come with some good
yeah,
news.
yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
was gonna
That's why I
because
had to
you
hurry up
seen
and
they've
tell
been
you
putting out
now,
these
because
new
everybody's waiting.
these cards coming up. I'm like, damn, I really
Yeah,
hope my boy's on one of these.
yeah. No,
But
I'm
dang,
begging
but
right now.
okay, but nah, that's what's up though. Yeah, I was gonna say like you could tell like it was a vet lesson.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it was
No,
a
it
vet
is.
lesson,
It is.
and to be honest, like a lot of the up and comers, they don't get that because I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah, yeah.
now, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like the UFC is at a point now. It's like they looking for like that new wave,
No,
like.
they are,
Yeah,
especially
like I
at
seen,
the.
like it's like they trying to not necessarily rush people, but like it's like they
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to like,
yeah.
all right,
They
oh, you beat so and so, all right, bet we're gonna book
let's
you
see. Like, they're
against.
gonna give you the fights that's gonna lead you into the top rankings. Like, and that's what they were trying to bless me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they was trying to bless me. Like, they was
Was
trying.
Grant Rank?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They was trying to bless me with, like, seeing if I was really, like, to spring me forward. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have got rid of him or beat him in a good fashion, I know they would have gave me like two more good fights to get to one of those top 15 positions. Like, But
Mm-hmm.
hey, man, that fight is gonna be it's my biggest blessing, bro. I learned so much. Not even from the inside of that cage, outside the cage again. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's my first UFC L. Like, but people are being people, bro, outside that cage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, I'm excited now though, bro. I feel like now, like, I'm in a good spot.
I was about
Now
to
I'm moving
say,
back.
like I could tell,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm getting a good energy,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you said, and I feel like this is for myself as well. Like we going
Yeah.
through it, but it's like you know, like you gonna be good, like
Good, yeah.
you
Like,
know
bro,
nothing,
for
but
some reason, bro, deep
but
down,
nothing but the best is to come.
that's why I told my girl, bro, and my brother the other day. I'm like, bro, I was like, even though like shit's not going good for me, I don't know how the fuck I feel. Like, I feel it in my soul something's about to happen, bro. And this is
Yeah,
because, and that's why I keep telling her, I just gotta work. I gotta earn it. Like, what I'm saying? I can't just be out here doing what I've been doing, feeling bad for myself, and trying to help others and please people and shit like that. This time is for me, bro. Like, this time I'm doing it for me. This time I'm working my ass off because I'm a hard worker, bro. I wouldn't have gotten here if I didn't. Like, but if I'm be putting too many people in front of me, putting my feelings for people in front of me is like more than that. It's like, fuck y'all, bro. I'm worried about me now. It's back to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
that's
Back to me.
crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
said, you say you're a believer. I'm a believer. Like I
Hmm.
don't think it's no coincidence that this interview is happening, bro. Because
Yeah.
and we can talk about it more off record, but like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in the same exact
Yeah,
spot, like doing
yeah.
so much for so many other people. But now it's just at a point where it's just like, all right, bro, like I'm going through it, but like I know what I need to do, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
just all right. And it's just about
Yeah,
me.
you're gonna be fine. Yeah, it's back
Yeah,
exactly. You're
bro.
gonna be
No, that's
fine. And
what's
that's
up.
what I
I'm
said.
glad
Like,
to hear that.
yeah, she's like, why you just been like, I'm gonna be something's coming, bro. It's coming. I know it is. I know it is. God ain't put me in this position for no reason. If not, I wouldn't even be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? He would have took me out back last year. He would have took
Mm-hmm.
me out last year. He would have took me out a few weeks ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit
Mm-hmm.
that people don't even know about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm still here, bro. Like, and I'm here for a reason, and I'm happy, bro. I feel strong. I've been lifting like crazy, getting ready for 45. I can start actually focusing on the craft and fighting instead of making the weight. Cause I'm a big 35er, bro. Now I'm at 45. Now I'm moving up to 45. I've been walking around 180, 178.
Oh
But back
yeah.
then, yeah, but back then, bro, making 35, I was walking around 170, 173. I was killing myself to
Yeah, I
make
was
that.
about to say it's something like that. I know that was
Mhm.
painful, but like
Yeah, yeah,
knocking off a quick 30 is way
yeah,
easier than like 50 damn near.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's like, so now I could focus on the craft, focus on just training and enjoying the sport instead of just fucking just during fight camp focusing on making weight, like, And that was like my last three fights. I'm just more worried about making the weight instead of actually enjoying my fight camp and getting better. So now I'm excited, man. I'm excited for what's to come, bro. Like, I'm blessed, man. My kids are happy. My son right here, not that look. My kids are happy, bro. Like, that's all that matters. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just excited for what's to come, bro. And I'm excited for the doubters. Like, I'm happy for the people who turned on me. Um, because they are about to swallow their words, man. Mark my words, bro.
Bro,
Mark my
I'm
words.
riding with you, man. Like
Yeah.
I said, like a lot of the things that obviously I ain't no MMA fighter, but a lot
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
emotions and things that you going through, like I feel like it aligns exactly with.
Yeah.
I have people like I told you about my friend, my
Yeah,
friend
yeah, yeah.
Marvin. He passed away, and
Yeah.
I just been noticing some weird stuff, and it's just like,
Yeah,
man,
bro.
like. I got something got to change. So no,
But
like I said, man, like I'm riding with you, bro. Like
yeah, yeah,
I'm feeling the energy is jumping off the
yeah,
screen.
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
it. So I'm really
Trust me,
excited
bro.
for you. I'm happy for you.
And
So
like the thing about us, bro, we gotta realize everybody's not gonna think or be like us. That's what I had to start realizing. Like, I can't expect my heart to be in another person's heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't got the same heart. So now I'm just focusing on what's in this house right now. That's it.
mhm.
Whoever's in this house, that's what I'm worried about. Whatever I gotta worry about, that's me. That's me. I'm waking up every day, busting my ass. The people ain't seeing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They might see me post my little shit for my boy that owns the strip club. They might think I'm partying all the time, but I'm working. Trust me, I'm
Mhm.
working. So I can't wait though. I can't wait, man. Big things are coming, bro.
Hey man, that's what's up, man. Hey, as I said before the interview, I'm gonna say it again. Thank you so much, man. Like this is a really good conversation. I'm blessed that you was able to, make time for me. I know you missed a big UFC now and you on a certain schedule or whatever, but like I said, it's really it's love that you
Yeah,
make this
no,
happen for me. So
no, man. I
hopefully, my
appreciate you.
thing. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
No, so I appreciate you, bro. You came through for me when that shit happened to me last year. You was the only one that reached out, tried to get me some help, put the story out there, man. I can't thank you enough because even that small gesture in a place that I was in chaos, like, you know what I'm saying, for you to reach out back then was helpful for me, man. So this little, if I could return the energy and the favor, man, that's the least I could do, like,
No, I appreciate that. And just me, I'm thinking I'm just doing my job. I'm like, hey man, like, oh, okay, I found his Instagram. Let me just reach out and like you said,
Yeah,
okay. So I'm glad that it turned into this. Like, and
yeah, yeah.
I'm like I said, you've got a forever fan. Like, I ain't gonna be like them hating ass people. Like, bro, you got a forever fan of me.
Nah, thank
So
you,
I
bro.
appreciate you. I'm expecting big things from you, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I know you got your
Yeah.
boys sleep, but thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow Mr. Ramon, the Savage Taveras, and let them know your Instagram and all your socials.
My Instagram is catch_Deez_hands. My Facebook, you can look me up as Ramon Taveras. Same thing with my Twitter. But yeah, man, I appreciate you for having me.
For sure. And y'all make sure that y'all follow my Instagram page, my new Instagram page at Elijah James TV. I'm gonna be bringing y'all a lot more MMA stuff. Football season right around the corner. We're gonna, still stay in tune with the NBA, so on and so forth. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next interview. Mr. Ramon, appreciate you, my brother. I'm gonna get with you. We're gonna stay in touch, and I hope you have a blessed day.
Yeah, you too, my guy.
All right, bro.
All right, take it easy.
Just got done training. Let's go have people try Godfather jerky chips.
That's some sweet shit.
Oh my god! This Godfather jerky chips is the best jerky I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. Yeah, it's like a chip, bro. It tastes exactly like a chip.
Fire.
Delicious.
This is my first time. That is fire.
That's fire.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best jerky I've ever had.
Jerky consumption must be secret.
Here.
Oh, damn, that's good.
I love Kentucky.
That's really chip.
That's the
man,
best.
I ain't never had like straight up jerky chip. This is awesome.
That is so good.
What's going on, guys? Matt the Harbalella here. Teriyaki lemon pepper by Godfather. This shit slaps.
That shit's good.
Hell yeah. Go get you some of this right now.